Welcome to SEO Time Machines, the world's first operating system for your browser. I'm Dimitri, the creator, and today I'd like to show you our AI chat module from the productivity suite. So we use OpenRouter and OpenAI to integrate the chat modules. With OpenRouter, you get over 400 AI models, so you can really dial in your prompts and anything else that you're used to using in those settings, you can carry over here. The benefit is that it is much faster to launch. There's no opening a tab, doing new chat, etc. Everything is done in line from the page that you're on, and there's great flexibility in the type of responses that you'll get. I'll show you what that means in a moment. The first thing that you want to do is set up your chat with the API keys, and you want to turn chat on. So if you go to our options menu here, type in chat, you're going to see that AI chat appears. Now I've got some default summarizing options. This works with the QLT bar by pressing S in summaries. And you can also summarize YouTube and YouTube with timestamp prompts that summarizes those caption transcripts. And so this all integrates to the system. Everything links together and no context is lost. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. So just know that you can completely customize your prompts here, and you can add other prompts. So if you have a technical type of page that you want to summarize, you may have one prompt that makes it list things in a certain way. If you have a page that you want to summarize just purely to get the gist of it, like a TLDR type of prompt, then you can also do that here. And there's unlimited number of prompts that you can launch. So you can launch every single prompt with just 2 letters and it all happens instantly. Let me show you what I mean. So if I'm here and I launch the quick launch toolbar, and I press S for summary, S dot, this automatically grabs everything in here and summarizes it as per the prompt that I've chosen. So you can see it's got a great overview, key points, action points, what to do, what not to do, surprising findings. That's the personal prompt that I've been using. Now, if you have a look over here, you can see that you have OpenRouter or OpenAI options. I prefer OpenRouter because it gives you everything. But Inception's Mercury 2 model is insanely fast and very good and cheap. And that's the one I recommend for all of this. It has a 1 million context window. It's one of the first diffusion-based generative models. So the summaries that you get from it are almost instant, as you just saw. There's no thinking, and it's very good. So there's 2 ways after something is generated to get it out of here. So you can either click to copy the whole thing, and right now everything is copied in my clipboard, or you can start highlighting something and press Shift, and when you press Shift, it will copy only that part which was highlighted. So just by pressing Shift and letting go, it will copy just that part that's highlighted. So you have basically unlimited model options, and you have unlimited prompt options, how to summarize things, and you have a very quick option in order to launch it. Another way to use chat is to, when you're on a page and you just want to ask a question, for example, what is UGC attributes, you can launch our quick launch toolbar, and without launching any other tabs, you can just ask your question right here. So if you type, what is UGC attributes, if I press enter, it will launch a normal Google search. So it will just search that phrase on Google. But if I press Shift and enter, it will ask that question in the chat window and automatically start answering it. So that's 2 ways to use chat in just on a regular page. Let me show you what that looks like in a YouTube video. Summarize. You'll notice I have all these other options. We have other videos and pages that explain these, but one of the options that you're going to have, you have to first refresh the page because it has to load the closed captions. But once the page is loaded, you will see here that you have YouTube subtitles. And if I press YouTube subtitles, you see that you're going to get, so one option is just to copy the subtitles plus the time cleanly. You can copy it clean, you can copy selected. There's actually a search function where you can just type in hook, for example, and it will go to that part of the page. This is beside the point, but just to show you that all the flexibility that we have. And you can see here that there's summarize and there's summarize plus time. So if you have a video and you want to create, for example, a description that includes time attributes like this one here, video with timestamps, you can press summarize plus time. It will launch the AI chat window, and it will give you a summary with whatever template that you've previously programmed. So this one AI chat works across all the windows. It's always there. If you want to have it just constantly open, it's very easy to do because you don't have to switch tabs. You can, with Command and Tab, actually no, Command and the tilde key, you can switch from the front to the back, and this window can just always be there and you can always refer to it. You can switch models mid conversation, and it will tell you that, let's say we want to use GPT Mini. or you want to use some free model, for example, it will tell you that the model has been changed and this will be a new conversation. So you don't have the previous context window, but also these chats aren't lost. Nothing is lost until you clear it. So you can always go back, you can copy this and paste it into the new chat model and repeat your question. So this is a super fast way to navigate around everything. I prefer Mercury 2, as I told you before. And yeah, if I'm on this page, just to remind you, we have these different summary options. If I want to add another prompt, you can see here that now the shortcut for that is S1. So I can do a prompt like create a TL summary of page. You can just put it like this. And now when I type S1 dot, it will do a TLD summary, which might be just super short like this. So there is no limit to the amount of prompts you can add and how quickly you can launch them. You can very quickly get different specific prompts for different types of pages. So you never have to have like a prompt book where you save a lot of prompts. Everything can just be launched with 2 keyboard shortcuts. So that is the AI chat from SEO Time Machines.